Hello, welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me here. My name is Charity, and this message is for Pisces. So this is going to be a you and them love reading. I'll have your cards on one side and your person's cards on the other. This could be somebody specifically on your mind, connected to, or coming towards you, depending upon your situation. I'm recording this message for the energies of August, but I do ask these readings to be timeless and give you something you need to hear when you need to hear it. So let's get into this. Spirit, what is the heart of the matter? What is Pisces thinking overall about a connection or a potential connection right now? I am going to lay the cards out here, but I'll hold them up as we talk about the energies. I do have to say that card just jumped out and I glanced at the bottom of the deck and I'm seeing the Star and the Judgment energy. These are really beautiful major arcana that have to do with turning points, very positive turning points. Aquarius energy could be significant here with our Star, but I do feel like with both of these, something is awakening, something is being transformed. I feel like you could be having some major realizations. And I am seeing, I think we just had like a big Aquarius full moon recently. I'm definitely seeing some things having shifted during that time. Getting ready for Lionsgate portal coming up, 8/8. Some of you could be dealing with strong soul connections, but I think you're having some realizations about who you are, what it is you want. And I just started shuffling and that Judgment card is back in the bottom of the deck. This could be a turning point. So what is going on in the daily life? What is happening in the daily life could be affecting things. What is going on in your heart space? How are you feeling? What intentions do you have? What intentions do you have towards a connection or a potential connection? And what is a potential outcome in the near future for whenever you are meant to hear this message? Wow. Okay. You definitely got something coming up here, Pisces. I love this. I love what I'm seeing for you. Okay, we'll go ahead and get the cards for your person, and then I'll hold up all these cards one by one so we talk about these energies. What is going on with the person thinking about Pisces? On Pisces' mind, connected to, coming towards Pisces. What are they thinking? Look at this. Bottom of the deck, Hanged Man energy. Pisces, you know that is your major arcana. For that to show up right away, you're definitely on somebody's mind. What is going on in the daily life could be affecting things. What is happening in the heart space? How are they feeling? What intentions do they have towards a connection? And what is a potential outcome in the near future for whenever you are meant to hear this reading? One more card. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. Whatever is coming up here, I don't know that you necessarily see this coming. I don't know that your person sees this coming because your potential outcome cards are really beautiful. And some of you, I do have to say, soulmates, twin flames can definitely be your journey. This has been coming up in a lot of my readings for August. So I feel it building up. I feel these strong soul connections. Obviously, these are general love. Take it for whatever kind of connection you are dealing with. But this could be significant here. And somebody wants to get your attention, I'm hearing. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. Pisces, that is your energy. This is somebody who feels like the two of you could be happy. You could have something fulfilling. For this person, like you check all these emotional boxes. They feel right around you. They feel like they can be themselves around you. They feel like the two of you could laugh together, live together, have good times, go places, do things, the little moments, the big moments. I know it's a lot, but with this 10 of Cups, that is what that energy is for me. And it is what this person is wanting shifting, but I can see they're feeling kind of discouraged in the moment. That is shifting, but we'll talk about it when we get there. Heart of the matter for you is the Three of Wands. I have to say, your person has some challenging cards. Yours are really, honestly, very positive here. But I feel like maybe it has been a process. Maybe in some cases, this has been a little bit of a long time coming as well. Our Three of Wands is the energy of somebody looking out on the horizon, seeing their ships coming in, what they've been hoping for, what they've been longing for, what they've been waiting for coming towards them. Could definitely take you by surprise. And I do feel like in this particular, I know all the cards are different, but in this particular one, you don't see the ships. You know they're there, you know they're coming. And it almost feels to me like something coming towards you that you know in your heart, because this person is out there waiting. Traditionally, it is a merchant in times past that would send out a ship full of, just beautiful things that they want to trade, spices, fabric, things like that. And they're waiting for the return ship to come towards them with all the beautiful things that are coming back to them that they can sell, that they can share. And they know they've done their part. Like, you've done your part. You've put out those beautiful things. And it's interesting because I thought of spices and fabric. I don't know if somebody loves to cook, or maybe you like cooking with the person, or they like cooking, fabric. Maybe there could be something about fashion, someone in fashion liking to sew. I don't know, but those very specific things coming up could be significant, could mean something to you, but it's out there. In your heart, trust your intuition. If you can't see it, I feel like you will very, very soon. Your person is not feeling quite so hopeful right now. For the heart of the matter, they've got the death energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Now, a death card is a powerful card. It is a beautiful energy to do with complete transformation, a release once and for all of things that no longer serve, so that you can be ready for a rebirth, a fresh start, a new beginning in something that is so right. This person could have gone through a powerful release, a change, a dark night of the soul, an ego death of sorts. And I am seeing in some cases you're dealing with divines and separation. There could be a little to no contact. This could be somebody, though, that at the moment could be feeling discouraged, defeated, unsure. Like they don't even know if you're thinking about them, if they have a chance, if this could work. Maybe something has happened between the two of you. Now, even though I can tell they're feeling discouraged, unsure, they can't stop thinking about you. Like they can't stop thinking about you. Spirit, why do we have this death energy? Why do we have this death energy? 10 of Wands. And we do have on the bottom of the deck the Six of Pentacles. And right behind that, I'm seeing the Chariot. Taurus and Cancer energy can be significant, but it feels like this is somebody who wants to come forward. This is somebody who wants to move things forward with you. Somebody who wants to take some chances, see something happening. They're looking for something balanced, something that is right, where both of you go all in with this Six of Pentacles, and realizing they've got to come from that place as well of being really able to show up. But I think the reason why you might not be able to see what is coming towards you is because at this moment, this person, it feels like they're quiet, they're a little withdrawn, they could have pulled back a little bit. Doesn't necessarily mean they have. These are collective messages, so many different people watching it, but there's something that they know that they need to wrap up, finalize, release, put in the past, maybe complete, and also something they need to see through. The 10 of Wands clarifying the death energy. Sagittarius energy could be significant. It does feel like the feelings for you, the thoughts of you, could be weighing heavy on them now with this 10 of Wands. But this is somebody who wants to arrive. They want to finish what they've started. They want to come home. And I know home can mean any number of things. Sometimes it's a person that you know that you can be yourself with that feels like home. But it seems like this is somebody who wants to get some things sorted out, because I can see what's coming up. They want to be free. Like they want to be free. They want to be open. They want to feel light. They want to be with you in your daily life, you have the King of Cups, specifically Pisces energy. Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces energy can be significant. Also, a beautiful match, regardless of sign, gender, a beautiful match for Pisces energy. With this showing up in your daily life, I do feel like you're owning who you are. You're recognizing who you are. You're opening your heart more and more. You're thinking about love, connection, potentials of what it is that you desire, what it is that you deserve. There could be somebody on your mind that you have very deep feelings for. And you could have given a lot of thought to this as well. In some cases, there is a desire to open up communication, to say something, to do something, to express from your heart what is happening. I also feel like this person really admires like your depth, your intuition, the way that you speak your heart when you do. They like being around you because they like the way that you make them feel. It feels very natural to be with you. It feels right. If there have been difficulties or things that have come between the two of you, or something or someone that could have stood between the two of you, nothing feels as right as when they're with you. With you, it feels, I just keep feeling like just natural. I'm also drawn to this water. I don't know if somebody could have taken like a beach trip or could be planning something like that. Water, swimming could be very significant, but it feels like you are, like you're open, you're ready to love, be loved. Can be somebody you're thinking about a lot while you're going about your day to day, and somebody is definitely thinking about you. And in the daily life, this person has the devil energy. Capricorn energy can be significant, but I will tell you, don't get freaked out by this reading leading in with a death energy and a devil on the side of your person, because it is shifting into something really, really beautiful. Now, if you've released things that have been toxic, things that haven't served, and you are holding space for something new, that is exactly what's happening. You're clearing out the past, you're clearing out the old energies, you're opening up space for something real. But for those of you that have somebody on your mind, somebody that you're interested in, somebody that you're thinking about, wondering if they're thinking about you, yes, 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 they are. They could be tossing, turning, in some cases, like letting their fears and doubts get the best of them a little bit with this devil energy. Sometimes this can be your own just mental stress and chatter, second guessing yourself, feeling stuck for whatever reason. If the two of you are in little to no communication and you aren't talking, or maybe things have just been crazy with work. Sometimes the devil energy can be feeling really stuck, like stuck at work or trapped in a situation you're not really happy with, especially with the 10 of Wands here. It feels like they can't wait to get through a day. They can't wait to move beyond whatever this situation is that has them so anxious. But whatever the case is, somebody could be obsessing over you. And let's see. Yeah. Clarifying that, we have the Knight of Pentacles, but I said yeah because I looked at the bottom of the deck and I'm seeing the Empress energy. I do have to cover this for YouTube community standards, but the Empress energy is also showing up on your side. Not to give it away, but we've got an Emperor and a Lovers here. I told you all these strong soul connections have been showing up in a big way in this set of readings. And I know that my journey has been a big factor lately in my life. My twin flame journey, my soulmate journey come very much to the forefront recently. I've been talking about it more, sharing more of my story on my website. If you're interested, definitely check it out. But this person, I asked why they can't stop thinking about you. I asked why they're tossing and turning, why they can't get enough. And here we get the Knight of Pentacles coming out with the Empress on the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck energies for me are what somebody can be completely aware of, thinking about, planning, but maybe hasn't taken that step yet. I think this person knows who you are and trust your intuition. You know who they are. With the Knight of Pentacles in their daily life, strong Taurus energy. Taurus and Libra, if I didn't mention it, for the Empress there. Capricorn, Virgo could be significant, but it does feel like they're working on some things. They're working on some stability, maybe some funds, maybe some work, maybe some planning to be into a place where they feel like they have more to offer. I just heard that somebody could have gone through like a breakup and a divorce in the past, or there could be a lot of like family obligations, responsibilities, and things like that that have been rather distracting, where they've been feeling a little overwhelmed, but they are working on a plan. I just heard a method, I don't know, to get out of that stuck energy to move forward. But sometimes that Knight of Pentacles can move so slow it looks like they're stopped, but they're not. They're stopping to survey the next step. They're ultimately moving towards the goal of what it is they want and desire. And I gotta tell you, there's a lot of desire for you. Could even be some physical attraction, some chemistry, really very strong here. In your heart space, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's interesting to go between like this really intense energy over here for your person and to go to this energy where you're more calm. It's like you know where you're at, you know what you're holding space for. If you haven't been feeling that way, you could definitely be feeling that way this month. Things becoming more clear, setting your intentions, just claiming that you know your universe is bringing you beautiful, beautiful things when it comes to love. It comes to abundance. It comes to all the things that you deserve and desire. It feels like you're getting into a clear, confident, more positive space, and your universe is supporting you in that. In your heart space, you are ready for these new steps, these new beginnings, whether it be a turning point and a shift from someone who's been, coming towards you in a certain way, or has been separate from you, coming towards you in a very high frequency way, or coming towards you with communication or things coming together, or you've released something from the past and you're ready for new love. Whatever it is, in your heart space, you're holding space for something real, something tangible, something right. This can be the cornerstone of the 10 of Pentacles, but you are willing to put in that energy. You're willing to open up your heart and offer all that beautiful love that you have to give, but you need to know that it is worth putting in that energy. Your person, now it is going to shift, and I'm very curious how we're getting there, because after the heart space energy, every single card they have is really positive. So something is changing in this person's heart space. But currently in the heart space, they have the 5 of Swords. Aquarius energy could be significant. Anxious, stressed, overthinking, feeling frustrated. Could be feeling frustrated, guilty, like second guessing themselves. Could be thinking over things that they said, didn't say, what they did, didn't do, going around in circles in their mind. There could be some hurt feelings, misunderstandings, miscommunications. They're overthinking this all, though, because I just saw that Empress again when I picked this up, because this is important to them. You don't get all worked up. You don't get all anxious. You don't have these intense feelings about things that just don't matter that much. This matters. You matter. And yet they're anxious. They're overthinking their feelings. Spirit, why do we have the 5 of Swords in this person's heart space? King of Pentacles, and I can't even believe this. Back on the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress energy. Behind it, we have the Strength card that is wanting to peek out as well, which is very interesting because we are dealing with Leo season coming up here. Well, we're in it in August now, even as I'm recording this, with Virgo season later, which is interesting because this happened earlier. King of Pentacles, Virgo energy. So this is your August energy, Leo and Virgo energy coming up here. So this can be the timing. Could also be dealing with someone of that sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo energy. But it does feel like there is something about this person wanting to do something now, sooner than later, thinking about this a lot, wanting to get up that confidence here, because this Empress coming back to the bottom of the deck, because this is important. Like, you are important. We have the Five of Pentacles clarified by the, I'm sorry, not the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords clarified by the King of Pentacles. Though for that to come up, even though we didn't see it, this person could be like really missing you. They could be feeling on the outside like they really dropped the ball. But I was curious how this energy was going to shift out of this anxious energy towards the positive energy that is coming up in the rest of their cards. And I see it. We have the King of Pentacles here. And it definitely feels like a journey. Somebody has been anxious. They have been overthinking. But look at this. It's because they do want to offer something real and genuine. This Knight of Pentacles here in the daily life, building up to a King of Pentacles in the heart space. It is a process. It does feel like, regardless of sign, could be dealing with another earth, but regardless of sign, gender, you all know, energies here. Somebody who is maybe stressed with getting things sorted out and together, planning, deciding, is feeling that way because they want to, I feel like they want to step up. They want to look into offering you something real and genuine. Our King of Pentacles is the kind of person that comes in to stay. It is the kind of person that thinks very deeply about their next step, their next move. It is somebody who is generous and caring. It is the kind of person that you are willing to explore things here with an Ace of Pentacles in your heart space. This person's been anxious, but he's been giving this all some deep thought here. And I say he, I'm just referring to the image in the card here, of course, once again. Gender doesn't matter so much, but I do feel like this energy is somebody giving this all a lot of thought because they want to offer you what it is that you're waiting for. We'll talk about your intentions in a minute, but their intentions are the Three of Wands. And you've got the Three of Wands in what you have on your mind. It feels like this person wants to be your wish come true, your ship coming in, what it is you've been looking and hoping for. In your intentions, you've got the Nine of Wands. As I said, every one of your cards is incredible. They're positive, but the Nine of Wands can be a challenging energy. I always feel like this card is a little different, though. You see the traditional Rider Waite, and it's that wounded warrior energy. Somebody who's kind of broken down, worn out. They've fought some battles, but they are holding true. They are standing strong, and they are gathering whatever it takes to see something through. For me, this Nine of Wands is like somebody who's found that. They found that strength. They found that fire. They found that passion. They found that second wind. They found whatever it is going to take for them to keep going. Yes, you have faced difficulties, challenges, disappointments. There are times where you don't even know what is coming up, but it's like in your heart, you know. You have what it takes to listen to your heart, to follow through on what you're passionate about, and to attract in good things, the good things that you deserve. You know it in your heart. This card wouldn't be here if you didn't have the strength to follow your heart and to do whatever it is you feel guided to do, whether it's towards this connection, other area of your life. It is something passionate. It can be something creative, but it is something that you are determined to see through. And it does feel like there's somebody you want to talk to, you want to see, and somebody who wants to see you. Their intentions are the Three of Wands. As I said, I think this person wants to be like what you're hoping for, what you're wishing for. I think they could also be kind of looking out on the horizon, maybe hoping to hear from you, to move forward with you, to take steps with you. But ultimately, they do want to explore this. And the Three of Wands is somebody who's gotten out of their shell. They're taking some chances. They want to explore this. They want to see what can happen. Because look at what is showing up. The potential outcome for both of you is where this gets exciting for me. You have the Empress, the Knight of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. As soon as I began this message, I felt like there was a shift, a positive shift. We saw that Judgment energy, which can be a powerful turning point. With the Empress, the Knight of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune, this is your universe spinning the wheel. and moving something forward. This is somebody who is thinking about you, interested in you, falling for you, in love with you in some cases here, or about to be in love with you, wanting to offer something real, because that Empress energy that kept coming up on the bottom of the deck is here in your outcome. I think this person knows who you are. They recognize you. They know that nothing compares to you and this connection. They want to see what can happen. They want to see where this can go. Taurus, Libra, Scorpio energy, and then our Wheel of Fortune, lots of signs, strong Sagittarius for me as a reader, though some get the fixed energies, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus as well. But I do feel like the way this Wheel of Fortune is coming up, sometimes that can be something taking you by surprise. And we saw this energy of you looking out in the horizon and not knowing if it's coming. Well, your universe wants to tell you this is coming. The love that you deserve. The love that you're holding space for, the love that your heart is so full of and ready to offer and share and explore is what your universe and divine is bringing your way. With the Wheel of Fortune here, I feel like your person is getting a nudge from the universe to take the step, to say what they've been afraid to say maybe till now, or what they have been holding back, or what they didn't know that you wanted to hear. They want to talk because the Empress energy is the kind of person that when you meet them, you know there's something here. There's something about this person that they were meant to be in your life. And no matter what, no matter where you were born on this planet, whatever background differences, the two of you would have met each other. And this person is very much aware of that because their potential outcome is the Two of Wands, the Lovers, and the Emperor energy. So we have the Emperor, the Empress, the Lovers showing up here. We're going to talk about that in just a minute, but first I want to talk about this Two of Wands. Aries energy can be significant, but this Two of Wands is sitting here right next to the Knight of Pentacles. We know this person leading into this reading could have been feeling defeated, could have been thinking about you like crazy, but not really sure what steps to take, what moves to make, but they're dealing with this, all of this energy by making their plans, deciding how they're going to move forward, feeling like you could be a match. You could be somebody that is so right for them and wanting to get out of their shell and take the next step with that Three of Wands and take the next step from the Knight of Pentacles with that King of Pentacles and be somebody who shows up. They want to be the best version of themselves. They want to be the kind of person that you can count on. They want to be the kind of person that you can turn to the way they feel like they can turn to you. They admire you. They're interested in you. And they want to move on from the planning to really making this happen because ultimately there's an offer coming in. There's a communication coming in. There's somebody wanting to talk. And if you feel guided to say something, say something. It could definitely be this person coming towards you. But whatever the case is, there's a conversation that is ready to be had about the significance of this connection, the undeniable attraction, connection that the two of you have for one another. This is the kind of connection that you two have felt this. Like from the beginning of time, before time, like that kind of connection, soulmate, maybe you shared past lives together, whatever the case is. Maybe it is a twin flame connection. You're all on different journeys. If you are just dealing with something that is a little more general here, I do feel like both of you know there is more to it. Both of you know. I mean, with these energies showing up on both sides. And with the Emperor and the Lovers showing up for your person, paired with that Two of Wands being the energy of what they are planning and deciding, this is somebody who's realized you're someone they can't live without. You're someone they don't want to live without. You're someone that has shown a light into their world like nothing they have seen before. And they want this. It's got to be you and nobody else. They want this. They know this. I think you intuitively feel this. They intuitively feel this. And your whole universe is working to support you and to move this forward. Because, I mean, this can be like true, deep, powerful, unmistakable, unimaginable love. I know that sounds like a lot. I'm a channel of divine energies. I have to give the messages that flow through me when I hold the cards and when I look at the cards. And from the moment I saw that Lovers and Emperor show up on your person's side and that Emperor show up on your side, I knew no matter what the difficulties, no matter what the confusion, no matter what the delays, these are two people that the universe has brought together and that the universe will continue to bring together over and over, because there's something that the two of you are meant to experience. There's something you're meant to share, and there's something that is going to make both of you very happy, that you are going to be talking about, that you are going to be exploring together. So that is the message that I have for you. I do hope something in here spoke to everyone who is guided to the reading. If you enjoyed the message, please put a like. If you haven't subscribed, I would love if you would. Please hype, follow, let me know in the comments if this spoke to you. These readings have been very intense lately. They've been a lot. I try to sometimes just, keep these a little more general because I know so many different people are watching these and you're all on different journeys, but the messages have been strong. So if it's your journey, please tell me. It really helps me so much. And I do want to let everyone know I'm running a summer special right now. All my readings are $10 off. Also, those of you who are return clients, check the return clients link on my shop for your combined combo, for your return client combo, and your discount code. If you've ever wanted to order a reading from me, this would definitely be the time. So I would love to hear from you. I would love to connect, but no matter what, I'm thrilled that you're watching this message, that you're listening, that you're here. I always try to bring complete messages for anyone who is guided to them and to share the whole story of everything that comes through, because I'm so grateful for you all just taking the time to watch. So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon.